Hey YouTube, this is Quentin601 again. I'm back at it again, giving you another recap on this basketball wives mess. I'm just gonna take bits and pieces from the last two previous episodes and talk about those. And this particularly have to do with Jackie, the her messy tail, and Imani, Gloria, pretty much Imani, Gloria, Laura, Malaysia. I'm just gonna talk about all of them and how all this shit is wrapped up and how it's so fucking fake and fraudulent and how these bitches are so phony. They phony. Okay, Jackie, you are really, really, really too damn old to be going back and forth with these goddamn games, trying to figure out who has an allegiance to whom and who is down with you and all this other shit. That is junior high and high school shit. Grow up, Jackie. Grow the fuck up. Grow up, really. You are so fucking messy. You is so damn messy. How are you going to question somebody else's loyalty and things of this nature of a friendship when you call Laura to come to your house so y'all can dig Andrea's past. Y'all found a alleged police report of this incident that y'all been dwelling on. That y'all really need to let the fuck go because it's really none of y'all business at all. Her kid is safe. That's the only thing that matters. Her kid is safe. It's none of y'all business on how she raised her kid or what has happened. It's none of y'all business. And y'all are not the ones to fucking judge, Jackie. So I don't know why you keep this shit going on because Laura, like Laura said in this last episode, Dre is a non-factor to her. But still at the same time, she has enough respect for Drea to invite her to her event that her function that had to do with raising money for kids in Oakland or whatever the case may be. At least she had that much decency in her heart to still she may not fuck with this lady on a daily basis, but still at the same time she had heart enough to invite this woman into her event. Whereas your dumb ass, you didn't even have the courage to approach her and ask her to come to your wedding. Really, you asking everybody and all the above if she could have came. So that right there already showed me how childish you really are, and you think you grown, but you really ain't. You just you very immature for your age, Jack. You really is, and that's just the T. You really are very fucking immature for your age. Going back and forth with somebody that's twice your that's twice that you're twice their age. You going back and forth with them. What the fuck? And then in this past episode, this is another thing with that situation where you pulled all this shit and y'all confronted Dre at the restaurant or whatever. You got all them women there and y'all ganged up on her. And then y'all turned around because Malaysia did not gang up on her and put her on blast and actually consoled her because she was crying. And this is the reason why I like Malaysia is because I see Malaysia's true side. She may have some flaws like all of y'all do, but like Malaysia said, whether if it was her or somebody else getting attacked and they was crying, she would want if she was being attacked like that, she would want one of y'all to console her. And so she stepped up and consoled her. And Laura did the right thing, and that whole thing is just got up and walked away. She was like, you know what? This is stupid, basically. Why are we even here going back and forth over this shit? It's really none of our business. Her dumbass sister Gloria stood there, boo-hooing and crying. Bitch, it's none of your fucking business. Take care of your kids. Take care of your fucking kids, you damn follower, Gloria. Jackie, you have just taken the place of Shawnee in this series. You really have. You very messy. You try to dig up everybody else's past and problems and things of this nature, but you ain't putting none of yours out on the table. Why were you divorced once or twice? Why are you divorced once or twice, huh? And why do you have to have Doug Christie on lock the way you got him having? It's not the point that you crazy in love with him. If you were crazy in love with him and trust him ever much so, you wouldn't go through all the hoops and loops that you going through to keep motherfuckers away from him. That's a grown man. That is a grown man. He has a mind of his own. If he want to stick his dick in somebody, he'll stick his dick in somebody with or without your consent. That's just the truth of the matter. So what the fuck are you hiding? is the question, Jackie. What the fuck are you hiding? Okay, put your dirty laundry out there while you digging all up in somebody else fucking past. Now, Imani, you a fucking fool. You a flat out fucking fool. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You just really, you need to get off your high horse. You need to go out to a club or somewhere, or you need to get on some website. You need to find you a man. You need to hit Craigslist up or something, since and just get dick down for like a good week. Maybe that will get your senses back, bitch, because you is just disheveled and your mind is gone and you just stupid. You just really is stupid, looking like a fucking walrus with a fucking lace front on. They always have you on some you always have some fucking summer fucking baby mama fucking summer gown on with some fucking flip flops. You never have anything really decent on, and your hair is always a fucking mess. It's always laid the same damn way. They give you no spritz, no gel, no water, no curls, no nothing to bump that shit up. You look like a fucking walrus with a flat wig on. So you sound about stupid trying to get all high sedity and bougie with this man who you on this date with, talking about that you can't deal with somebody that's living with a roommate. He could have very well read you and said, I can't fuck around with somebody with 3 kids and not married. He could have fucked around. He could have fucked around and busted your bubble right then and there at the dinner table and made you look like a goofy ass fool that you are. Imani, you pathetic. Gloria, you need to grow the fuck up too. All this fucking following behind Jackie, following behind Jackie, following behind Jackie is pathetic. Granted, okay, y'all go to dinner with Jackie and Doug, and then Matt, whether he had the revelation now or whether he had it 2 years ago when y'all started, it doesn't matter. You ought to be glad that the man is ready to marry your dumb ass, and you sitting there questioning it like, I got my stuff going on together now. Bitch, you ain't got too much going on. Still, whatever the fuck you got going on, still ain't making the bread that Matt Barnes is getting. So you ought to be happy that the motherfucker's interested in your young goofy ass. You keep up all this shit too, talking about all this fucking popping off at the mouth, what you gonna do or can do and who you dislike and this shit and that and the other. But you just like Jackie, you ain't woman enough to go up to the person and tell them how you feel and clear that shit, clear the air, and go on by your fucking business. At least Laura was woman enough to tell Dre when they met in the park, bitch, you are a non-factor to me. I don't care about you. She's like, I'm a mother. I'm worried about my kids. I'm worried about doing laundry. Shit like that. You still in the background. Shut the fuck up, Gloria. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Drea. Okay. You need to... Either you need to leave the show, or you really need to step up and get off in these bitches' ass, for real. If they want to see a real side of you, see a jabuka, a motherfucking porch monkey, a motherfucking street pigeon, ghetto-ass hood rat, if they want to see that side of you, give it to them. With exclamations at the end of that statement. Give it to them. Because that's what they asking for. And if you jump on one of their asses, that's what they asking for. You the fool. I wouldn't be sitting there explaining my fucking self and my situation to these bitches that don't even matter at all to me. You the fucking fool. You the fucking fool. I'm sorry. You are the fool because it's no way in the hell I would do that. It's no way in hell I would have done that. Okay? No way in the hell I would be airing my they would have had me on Front Street and try to confront me like that, and I'm sitting there crying and shit like that. I'd have went fed on the scene right then and there. I'd have went fed on the scene. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These basketball wives are a fucking trip, and now Jackie is trying to go in on Laura over some he say she say bullshit. And this thing, and see, this how you know Jackie is all about starting shit and keeping drama going and this, that, and the other. When her and Drea was talking at the party, and Drea was like, Jackie, you are night and day. I don't know how to handle you because one minute you this extreme, next minute you that extreme. You're pulling a fucking Katy Perry on them every fucking day. One minute you hot, the next minute you cold. We don't know what the fuck to expect from you, Jackie. We really don't. But your messy ass, when Drea told you that and said that she really did not have any problem with you, and all the communication that y'all been having, been bickering over, has been miscommunication. It's been misanalyzed and misinterpreted, and that's understandable. That people get mixed messages from shit. That's understandable. But you, as a grown woman, should already know that. You should already fucking know that messages get mixed up, and you should clear the shit. And what y'all did in this past episode, Talk 101, you should have did that shit a long time ago. You should have did that shit a long time ago. Now that you see that Drea really do not have a problem with you, now you talking about, oh, well, the girls think that you don't like me or I don't like you. Let's basically keep it that way for the moment and let them wander, and we gonna just hang out together or whatever the case may be at the party. Let them see that or whatever the case may be. What kind of dumbass shit is that, bitch? You fucking stupid, Jackie. You really is. You is a fucking bitch. All flat out crazy delusional bitch. I really do not understand the mentality of these women. I do not understand the mentality of these women. And then and I'm still thinking about fucking Gloria, and she taking all uh um these provocative pictures in her lingerie and stuff like that. That's fine. Okay, you do what you do. But how you gonna kick Drea back in if she has taken provocative pictures for a living and she has stripped for a living? How can you kick her back in when you turning around doing the same damn thing? When you doing the same thing? Hypocrite bitch. Anyway, these women are a mess. They really do need a hobby. They need to take some Pilates, some yoga, knitting class, something. At least Drea in this next coming up episode, at least she's stepping out of her box and taking this little hip hop class or whatever, trying to, I don't know, broaden her horizons or like get away from a drama or something. At least she's doing something. The rest of these bitches just keep shit going, and they just keep shit going. It it really is sad. It really is sad. And back to fucking Imani before my time run out here. Back to Imani. You have the audacity of Imani, even though you said this man trying to get grand on this man because he living with a roommate. You gonna turn around and talk about a man has to make at least 800K or the relationship is not gonna work. Bitch, you ain't even worth 800K. Yeah, he will make 800K. Yeah, I would come at 800K with a prenup also. With a prenup also. And some fucking and some requirements. Since you got all them requirements, I'd be like, okay, since I'm coming to the table with 800K, bitch, you and your 3 kids need to come to the table with at least 250K to make this work. If you ain't got 250, if you ain't got, excuse me, if you ain't got 250K, we can't make this work. We can't make it work. I sure would. If you try to get live with this man over dinner, you lucky that somebody has some interest in your ass, looking like shaped like a fucking 2 liter Coke bottle, fucking Morris with a wig on. Child, please, y'all fucking stupid. Y'all are some silly ass women. The only ones that I see that really have some sense, um, have some guidance in their life or whatever the case may be, now is Malaysia and Laura. Laura is coming around, and I like it. She is all about her woman shit, and I like it. Malaysia never been caught up in the mix, and she's like, I'm not friends with Drea or none of you bitches, basically. So I don't know, like, all this bullshit is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you got this old ass bitch Jackie trying to have alliances and shit. Y'all crazy.